Well, everybody, good morning. I say good morning because it's like 1:30 a.m. It's the 5th of October now, 2011. It seems that Rick Perry, Mitt Romney, the magic pajama wearing moron, has basically become the front runner in the Republican ticket. Now, we had Rick Perry up for a while, but him and his uber Christianity, I think, got him in trouble because he seems to be an investor in a porn company. Go figure. It's not surprising. And from the looks of him, I would, I'm not saying he's gay as a derogatory thing. You're a fag. I just think he's gay. He won't admit it. He's one of those idiots like Bachman's husband who goes to was it the born again. I'm fixing my new necklace for my grandson's girlfriend. Uh, Go figure, right? New hat, like my hat. Cool. You know, so it seems like Mitt Romney, our moron, pajama wearing candidate, is front runner. Well, good luck beating Obama with that guy. Because they're definitely going to get the word out about Mormons, their belief system, and their goofy pajama wearing. I mean, they wear these pajamas. Well, they're basically pajamas, like long john things. They're called saintly clothes, I guess, saintly vestments. Yeah, they're supposed to guard against evil, I guess, or something. I don't know. And it just cracks me up. And most of these people, they still believe that polygamy is, legitimate. That it's the way they should go. That's because the Bible says so. That's not hard to figure out. I mean, the Bible says all kinds of crap. The Bible says if your daughter is not a virgin and she's to get married, you're to choose the proper stones with your neighbors and stone her to death, according to Leviticus. Or if your brother, your brother happens to visit, says, "No, I don't believe the way you do. I don't believe in your God." Well, how are we supposed to kill him? According to Leviticus, stone him, crucify him, put him at the end of the village so everyone sees that evil doesn't abide here. That's the way they put it. Is that crazy? Talk about killing your kids and your brothers and stuff, all because of some goofy rule. And then you turn around and your daughter, or your wife even, has actually worn a mixture of polyester and wool. I was mortified, absolutely mortified. I couldn't believe she did that to me. Talk about throwing a curse on your home. Mixed fabrics. I guess they're against the biblical rule, according to Leviticus and a few others. It's pretty funny. Deuteronomy, too. That's a really good one. It's we don't understand it as atheists because we're not like, so sexually frustrated, I guess. But it seems like every one of their rewards, punishments, uh, tenets, all have something to do with sex. And it's usually pedophile sex more than anything else. Yeah, I know they talk about you chill how to do you. It's just weird. Okay, the whole book is fucking weird. It's like an interesting pornographic novel. Is about what it is. If you really read it, I mean, it's pretty interesting in that regard. If you read it like that, like the little stories about Noah and all that. Sounds like a sci-fi. Some great flood. The guy builds a ship and escapes with all the animals. Ezekiel. Yeah, I mean, okay. In all seriousness, I know there's life other places besides our solar system, extraterrestrial life, if you will, life on other planets and other galaxies, maybe, if you will. And I believe also that some of that life is just as advanced as we are, if not more so, because we have been visited. We will be visited again. We've been visited right now. So what? You guys act like that's some kind of a conspiracy theory, nutty thing. I'm talking about real corporeal beings that are, by all probability, just by random chance, exist. And real good proof that they exist, the best proof I could think of, or anybody else, is the fact that we are here. What other proof would you need? I mean, we're here. We're not some special creation on the only earth, the only world with life on. It's just so stupid. How could you assume such an ignorant thing? How could someone even think that way? I assume, I assert, and I know because of evidence that I've seen that there are life on other planets. There are other beings and other humanoids even. It's not a big deal. And yet you guys, with your, even the atheists I'm going to do, the so-called skeptics, I don't get it. They seem to think it's the same thing. And that's stupid. That's just stupid. I think the whole reason for gods, I think the whole, the chariots of the gods thing, I think that's basically true. I mean, look at it this way. There's billions of galaxies, and in each galaxy there are trillions upon trillions of stars. And like I said, just by random chance, let's say 1/10 of 1/10 of 1% is possible he has life on it. You know how many that would be? Yeah, that would be millions. Let's go even further. Let's extrapolate way down to infinitesimally integrated, integers, way down to the 1% of the 1% of the 1% of the 1%. You're still going to come out with thousands of civilizations that are possible out there. Probable. So it's not, and we are here. And we've been to the moon and other places. We have ships that are going all the way up past solar system now, leaving our solar system in deep space. So I don't see how anybody can even not think there would be other civilizations. And if there are, they would maybe be advanced enough to learn things that we didn't learn. For one thing, we now know, well, there's a theory, but science theories are, that there's a possibility that there are some elements, I guess, atoms and whatever, they go faster than light. And they've proven it. There's also a such thing as, for some reason, there's this, I think it's the part of the gravitational system, because for some reason, certain photons and certain other elements, they're able to stimulate and see the stimulation instantaneously in 100,000 miles away. So there's some kind of connection there. And then you got this Japanese doctor, biologist and such, who he was up in the, doing a study in the Cayuga, their ship they sent to the moon with the high def cameras and all this. It's just excellent. Some of the pictures are beautiful, and some of the images are made from like false color, infrared, ultraviolet, and all that. Right? He found water. Then he started thinking, what if an asteroid that had certain chemicals, certain like building blocks on it, certain chemicals, methane, let's say, or something like that, and it slams into the ocean, full of hydrogen and oxygen and water and carbon and all that, right? And all that heat and pressure instantaneously gets put into a finite space, basically, and some chemical change goes on, some kind of change goes on, because he actually had amino acids spontaneously emerge. Some molecules have gone together, or elements have gone together and created amino acid on its own. So, can we create life? Yeah, we can do that now. Can we go in space? Yeah, we've done that over and over again. We do it all the time. We're living in space right now. Have we been anywhere besides the Earth? Our little civilization? Yeah, we've been to the moon. We walked on the moon. 6 different landings. Yeah. We've got robots on moons around Saturn, Jupiter. We've got robots traveling out past the solar system, like I said, the Voyagers. Now, after hearing all that, after thinking about all of that, and then you read the Bible and you see all these goofy stories about how they saw God, but the way they saw it, like Ezekiel, the machine, wheels within wheels, much fire and smoke, the sound of great water, uh, and just where it went, they went, and all this other kind of explanation and descriptions he gave. It made it sound like some kind of a flying device of some kind with maybe helicopter-like or something. And some people came out, some creatures came out with helmets on and shit. But then, that's up to you if you want to think it was God in all his glory. Well, that's just magic. Okay? Me, I find it I find it rather easy to believe there's life out there. And that it's been around and will continue to get around. We'll go on someday. We'll be out there too. Either by being guided by another species, or we'll find our own way to go. FTL or whatever it is we do. I have faith in that. So don't call us fucktards, creation theorists, or whatever you want to call us, or conspiracy theorists, because the study of extraterrestrials is a very real study. It's a very real thing. It's corporeal beings. I'm not talking about, spirits with magic power or anything. They've got actual ships, real beings, things that, advanced beyond us, came to visit. Why not? We will. As soon as we get able to, we will go visit. Like I said, we've already been to the moon, etc. So I just get a kick out of it. And that's science. All that is science. Now we've got fucktard creationists trying to run our government. I'm serious. Even now, Obama and his choice to be a Christian, that just tore me up. I actually cried that night. I couldn't believe that he said it. For one thing, his oldest daughter, she must be pissed. She's an atheist. If you watch them on Sunday when they show them coming out of the church, she's always on the sidewalk. You'll never see her come through the door. That's just another thought. Mitt Romney wears magic pajamas. Do we really want him to be our commander-in-chief? Nah, don't think so. I don't think the Republicans are going to get this one. Unfortunately, Obama's going to be our president again and betray us some more. This son of a bitch. I wish he would just fucking stop. Grow a pair and do the work. But I guess not. He's not going to leave medical marijuana alone. He's going to let them do what they want to us. I've got doctors that won't give me any pain medication because I want to use medical cannabis. It's crazy. It's not like I'm not in pain. I don't have any legs. See? Got all kinds of problems going on, and yet, and the other ones that gave me the med don't turn me into an addict. So, go figure. Huh? And then they want to make you sign a contract, you be a good boy or you don't get help. The fuck? Anyway, that's another story. Yeah, I know I went off a little bit, so what? Well, warning, we'll see y'all later. I'm going to make another video later today, and hopefully this one will get through, and maybe y'all listen. Thanks. Bye, everybody. Kleenex, Hans, how you doing? Johnny Race. Took one for you. All right. Oh, hold on. Nope, can't do it. Haven't got enough time. See you later.